And a little bit of it is, oh, okay, there's actually a fight that's going to break out. Lava has to flash. One more auto from Viper will do it. Gets him as he gets the vision as well from the Scryer at this champion. And Sword needs to prove himself on the counter pick.
Probably get away with his usual farming style. And then you've got Zac against a lot of short-range champions, and there's wave clear problem.
The strengths, especially if that means strength in the laning phase. But Tarzan, he's coming in already. That's the binding to land after the knock-up. Heal comes out, but Key will be dying. Briar's Bloom not going to spot the Zac, but he cancels the back. They are going to look for it. Morning Mist isn't going to land. And in we go. Elastic Slingshot isn't going to hit, as there's the baby cage, but Leap Strike is going to be good there from Sword. Tarzan makes his way through. Good double knock up there as Tal. Already very low, but Sword, he's the one getting taken down to sub 100 health. There's the bonk. Sword flashes away. Ward goes in. The flash from Bono.
He's stacking Lissandra. Is going to be huge burst damage. Speaking of huge burst.
Yep, Binding is going to go wide, but look at the explosion of damage. Tarzan to get himself all the way back out as well. Lava's going to make this a man disadvantage for Griffin. That's a huge minion wave, and I just don't know whether they're going to be able to fight this one. In goes Bono one more time. Not going to be able to get the boot back because the Black Shield stays alive. Ignite down onto Viper there as Lava uses it that he picked up earlier, but another condemn into the wall. Songyun has the heal, tries to get himself away, but it's not going to work. He's going to die as well. It's 3 kills as Lissandra.
They had a lot to work on in the lanes, but they've gone awry ever since that level 2 gank was pulled off in bot lane. Looking to try to just 4-man the Jax.
Yep, Leap Strike going to be used very, very well there by Sword to get out of the way. Tidal Wave.
The Zac, they don't wait for the tidal wave, so it just comically misses as it glides in, and then Lava's just going to be caught on the turret.
Yep, hasn't actually used the portal jump yet, uses it very come out from her, but they're just going to be able to create more map control. Control in general as the Binding is going to sneak by. As Viper going aggressive underneath this turret, that's going to be the ult used there, but Viper now has to use the heal, as he has to use Barrier at the same time. That's a terrible move. But they're just too far ahead, Griffin. That's going to mean that the Jarvan's going to be able to secure it. Good boot back there onto Chovy, but he's made it to the relative safety of underneath this turret and still has his Frozen Tomb available. Tarzan waiting for it here for Griffin to try and put the last nails in this coffin. But man, it feels like we're welcoming Griffin back into the LCK, and I think a lot of it comes down to Tarzan changing up how he plays his early game. That level 2 gank was fantastic. Bono's going to try and have one last-ditch effort, but Tarzan's just going to walk out of there. Tidal Wave goes completely wide as Julia is going to be the first target. She gets knocked up. That's the flag and drag into the Cataclysm, and immediately Lehens goes for the engage as well. It's a double stun as Chovy comes on down. Fate's Call isn't going to bring Key far enough out as Lehens. He's going to die. No stopwatch.
That Griffin can show, and the Jarvan point is definitely pot kettle black.
And a little bit of it is, oh, okay, there's actually a fight that's going to break out. Lava has to flash. One more auto from Viper will do it. Gets him as he gets the vision as well from the Scryer. About it. And I can understand exactly why Hanwha would make that decision, and Griffin have actually answered it and done a decent job as the fight is going to break out. Kidnap does work, but it doesn't actually bring anyone back forward because Black Shield is just too strong. Fate's Call comes out there from Songyun, but Sword is just too powerful. He dives on forward. It's a triple kill. Instantly make that a quadra. My God, that's insane. It's only the triple to come forward as Chovy steals that one away, but the Jax is too strong. And Hanwha, they have to reevaluate. We're going to go to game number 2 with a Griffin that has reawoken after a terrifying Week 8. Week 9 looking way better. Kramer literally picked up his entire team and carried them over the line.
Magic damage in this duo lane. It's 9.5. Nico is hot fixed. Let's get the confirmation who is... So I like the fact that the Morgana was held onto. It is a range support that just shuts down Rakan. It was always the way, right? Caitlyn Rakan against Caitlyn Morgana inside Rakan. Here's the invade.
Yeah, the flash in from Tarzan just wants to kill Bono. Doesn't even want to steal the red, but he may not actually be able to get there. Lehens flashes over, hit. Gonna challenge absolutely every buff by the looks of things on the side of Griffin. Realm Warp. Chovy not going to take it, but in goes Jarvan. Exactly right. The knockup comes down once again. The buff is actually going to be ignored, but the Jarvan might die here. That is the kill going over to Bono as now he moves into Chovy, but he's taking a lot of damage. Sword trying to roam his way down, and they got
a top lane, but we've seen support, obviously. I think that one's gone. Spirit's gone. Speaking of gone.
Yep, he's dead. That is
Warrior Jarvan, baby.
Some pretty good layering of CC there as well, as Cataclysm's going to come forward, and Lava didn't have the Claw of Doom.
Bot lane has been an island so far. That was top lane previously.
Okay, we got the self-ult to come in
Minions.
from Lava, but Chovy should have it. One more auto's going to get her. And the Rise is just too far ahead. 2-0-3 now. Curial Scimitar already done. Takes the Blast Cone. There's a bit of a visual bug, but that's all right.
We've actually had less visual bugs on this patch, so we'll
There's
take
a
it.
4-level advantage here for Chovy.
Yeah.
20 CS as well. Anwar's only real good sign is here on the bottom side of the map. The Featherstorm does come in, but the Pop Blossom to answer. Key immediately goes into the stopwatch as Lava trying to get onto Viper, but you mentioned the movement speed steroid. That's the kickback. Viper needs one more auto here from Bono in order to go down as Lahen's very close to dying as well, but Black Shield will keep him alive. Matter of time.
Almost nothing. There's almost no punishment there with the Aftershock resist coming in. Trying to gank him there doesn't work.
He's going to land, yep. Ultimate going to be utilized there as Pop Blossom is going to stun in the middle of the grand entrance. Key just gets dunked from Tarzan as now Bono gets stunned up. That is going to be the Blade Caller from Sangyun getting the snare. But Chovy is so aggressive with his Realm War. Dies, of course, as that was the Shape Splitter. Lava almost dies from a couple of spells there as Tarzan gets the flash out of Lava. Does have to go into the ultimate as now Tarzan tanking up the turret. Pop Blossom's going to be dodged there by... Gets sawed away from the top side. Viper, cheeky auto attack there as the base is getting broken on the bottom side. Flag and Drag gets Jarvan over. That's going to be the advantage that Griffin needed to break this one. Sword actually going down relatively low. The quickness great there from Key. And they are able to grab that. It is exchanged for an inhibitor. But this could be some respite now as Harm Alive do have themselves the man advantage. Lava wants to utilize it as well. Good Circle of Frost as the knockup does come in from Tarzan. Once again, Lava's going to self-ult as Viper. Great positioning on the sidelines. Julia, his first target, but Lava just gets wiped out with that empowered auto attack. Good snare comes in. The Yorick is going to be not long for the world, but that's going to be Lahen's going down. Pop Blossom gets absolutely everyone as it's a double kill for the Rise. The autos are flying forward. Viper wants to get under the turret. It's the flash as Chovy picks up the triple. Relatively formidable opponents. They have been taking down a lot of the teams that Griffin in the last week weren't actually able to. But Hanwha weren't able to do it this time. Griffin too strong on the day, adjusting their problems from week 8. Week 9 looking like very different beasts. And we'll see.